Nothing more. There they are. Welcome, guys. We're a little late. There was a coffee run going on back there. That's all right.
On a quest for some caffeine.
While you guys are getting set up here, you guys are going to be playing the End tonight, bringing the We Are Machines tour to town. Who's the band's with you? Sleepwave?
Yep, Sleepwave, and then...
Local band, Voodoo Prophet's going to be with you guys tonight also.
Okay.
So,
cool.
How's the Sleepwave tour going?
Really good. This is our first headlining tour nationally. So it's a new experience to kind of be going to all these different cities and people just showing up who we've never met in person before. So that's pretty new thing, you know.
Is this your first time to Nashville?
No, we played last time at the Exit Inn.
Okay, that's just right across the street then.
Yeah, we played there with was it with Adrenaline Mom? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mike Portnoy from Dream Theater and bass player John from Disturbed.
The Canary with Chevelle at the time. Yeah, that was the last time.
Okay.
Or Cannery.
Okay.
Cannery.
The Canary. Close enough.
The boy.
That's all right. You want to introduce everyone for us here?
Sure. Yeah. This is Daniel Oliver on the bass.
What's up, Daniel?
Paul O'Brien. He's our drummer. This is Mark Valalunga on guitar, and I'm Johnny Hawkins on vocals. I met Daniel and Mark when I was in 7th grade, and we've been jamming in some form or other since then. Met Paul about 4 years ago, something like that, and he's from Louisiana, so he's the resident crazy in the band. I'm just kidding. He's actually the most sane one out of all of us, ironically. We like to make fun of Louisianans. But yeah, we're from Texas. Everybody here from Tennessee, or anybody from Texas or anything like that?
We got anybody from Texas?
Dallas? Oh, right here. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Alan, our own Alan over there. Yeah. Well, he's easy to forget about. So.
But you in that dark corner.
So, but the band originated out of San Antonio, right?
Yeah.
All right, good deal. How's the rock scene in San Antonio? Is it kind of hard to be a rock band and break out of there, or?
Yeah, it's a very.
I pictured it as just like a basketball town. Everybody's crazy about the Spurs.
That's pretty much all we got there. There's a lot of tourism kind of things, so a lot of people like to visit there. But as far as being a rock band, we kind of had to take the build it and they will come philosophy because there wasn't really a scene. It's like Austin is the music capital. The world supposedly, and it kind of sucks up like a vacuum cleaner, like a lot of musicians and bands. So we're kind of left with this very fragmented scene, and it's got a heavy Hispanic culture as well. So there's a lot of Tejano and stuff like that, which is just very different than what we do.
Yeah, huge inspiration of ours.
Right.
Yeah.
Is Ozzy allowed back in San Antonio still? Is he still banned from there?
I think we forgave him for the Allen.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I just
remember that.
They didn't like him there for a while. You guys want to start off a song here?
Yeah. We're going to play a broken down version of This Is the Time, which has been spinning on the radio.
Nice.
Thank you.
Nashville's Rock Station, 102.9 The Buzz. Nothing more in the Advanced Financial Acoustic Den. This Is the Time. Go ahead and brag about that. That was the #1 single, right?
Yeah. We just got word about... I don't know, was it a few days ago or like a week ago, we got word that it was #1. Mm-hmm. And this is our first song to radio and our first #1, so it's a huge deal for us because we've been touring DIY for years and years before we ever got a record deal, before we ever had management or an agent or anything like that. So this was a huge victory for us.
So is it? So it's not an overnight success thing.
No,
you guys have
no.
been. How long did you say you guys have been at it? You put out. What this like your 5th album, 4th?
Yeah, technically, I met them at a very young age, so we started making records back in early high school. So, we took a lot of those off the shelves and kind of kept them like Easter eggs, if you will, for the people who knew us back in the day. So the only records that we have out right now in distribution is The Few Not Fleeting and the self-titled one that we're touring on right now. But yeah, total, it's about 4 or 5 something like that.
You ever see any of those old albums like floating around on eBay or anything? Have you searched for them?
No, I haven't.
You should.
Yeah, I'm curious
See
now.
how much they're going for. Now you got number
Actually,
one single. Come on.
Yeah. There was a guy who came to a show who had our very first demo. It wasn't even like a record. It was, you know, when we were in, like, I was probably in 9th grade or something. And, you know, he had a disc, and you go to Walmart and you bought these like paper like stickers that you'd put on it and write your band name and stuff. He had one and he busted it out, and I was blown away that he had that.
Nice. I was looking at your Twitter feed. Speaking of the number one single there, This Is the Time. You guys got a congratulatory tweet from Nikki Sixx. How cool was that?
Yeah. That was pretty mind-blowing as well. Yeah, it's been cool to like, I think the coolest thing about the whole climb and starting to get radio play and recognition is getting the bands that were your heroes start becoming your peers. And it's really pretty surreal.
Has there been anybody, 'cause I know you guys have played festivals and stuff, but have you ever been up there doing your thing and you look over and like one of your idols is jamming to you? Has that happened yet?
Yeah, I'm trying to think back.
Yeah. And
How about a few times?
yeah.
Yeah.
That was,
Chad from Mudvayne
From Mudvayne,
was
okay,
side
yeah.
stage.
hell yeah.
He watched the whole set, man. It was awesome.
Yeah.
And you guys are going out with them soon, aren't you? Right? Are you guys going to do some stuff with Hell Yeah?
Yeah, Five Finger Death Punch, Volbeat, and Hell Yeah. It'll be our first arena tour, which should be really cool as well. Never done that.
Nice. A lot of firsts for you guys.
Yeah, this is the year for us.
That's
Totally
right.
undefeated. We're doing good. I think we're headed to the playoffs.
All right, you guys, well, just like the Spurs, man.
Yeah.
Champions. That's right.
ours.
You guys want to do another song for us?
Yeah. This next one's called I'll Be Okay. It's one of the slower ones on the record. Just curious, so does anybody in here have the record, or do y'all just know us through the radio? Well, this guy does. All right. We're friends. I'm just kidding. Well, if you don't, if you happen to look it up or whatever, this is one of the slower tracks on the record. But a lot of the songs that we wrote were kind of from this place of angst and sadness, because we went through about 3 to 4 years of just, I think most people in life go through these phases where you go through your winters and you go through your springs. And right now we're in springtime, if you will, but we were in winter for, a few years there. And this song was just kind of a reminder in the midst of it that when you're so deep in your own problems and you can't really see outside of it, sometimes it takes you a few years down the road to be able to look back and see the purpose in all those struggles and the muscles that it gave you when you had to lift this heavy rock off your back, if you will. So I think for us, we're definitely a testament to that. As a big experience to see how many of the things that are direct reasons why we're even here today and number one on the radio were from these struggles that we went through during this period of 3 years. So there's purpose in it if you let it. This one's called I'll Be Okay.
Nashville's Rock Station, 102.9 The Buzz, Nothing More in the Advanced Financial Acoustic Den. Great song. Great song,
Thank
guys.
you.
And that's on the new CD, which, did I see earlier you could get that on iTunes for like $7.99 now? Isn't it?
Yeah, it's actually on special right now for $8 for the whole thing.
So there you go.
It's 17 songs, so you get a lot of value. Value meal.
I was going through some of it today, and you guys can do a song like that and then turn around and do something as angry as like Christ Copyright I was listening to. What that song, what's the story behind that?
Christ Copyright?
Yes.
Well, we grew up in Texas, and I guess it's kind of similar here. It's the Bible Belt. And so growing up, we all grew up in the church. Our families were very religious, and there was a lot of good experiences that came from that. There's good and bad, I think, but there was kind of a bad side that we saw as we grew up and started to question the things that we were born into, some of the ideas that were kind of just put in our heads, that was not really questioned at a younger age. So as we got older, we started seeing some, I guess what we would call dogma, which is kind of this addiction to certainty. When you see people, especially online, or you see people get up in arms about these debates about God or the universe or politics or whatever it is. And at the end of the day, I think people just like being angry. more than it really is about the actual issue. They just kind of want to fight somebody. But we saw a lot of just like this kind of shying away from the value of questioning in the church. It was like if you asked questions, it was viewed as kind of a negative thing. And I'm not saying that's for every church or, I'm not trying to blanket statement, but we saw it as a very prevalent thing. And it was a problem because I think that's why, that's how you make progress. And that's how we evolve, is by challenging ideas that human beings have accepted for thousands of years as just absolute truth. Otherwise we'd still think the earth was flat and we wouldn't,
right.
push any further. And I think the same goes with the religion, but a lot of times religion and politics, especially at family gatherings, that's the thing you don't talk about.
Right. That'll end the Thanksgiving quick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we've experienced that firsthand. So I think if anything, we're just trying to challenge ideas that, at least where our roots are from, just trying to get people to question more than we're trying to tell people what to think. We're trying to tell people, there's value in doubt. It's a virtue.
All right. I know you guys, I looked at your tour schedule. You've got some big festivals coming up. You guys are going to Australia. Is that a first?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is it, the Soundwave Festival? I guess that's correct. Yeah, and then
it's huge.
You've got the Knot Fest coming up.
Yeah.
So I was going to ask, did you guys kind of peek at the list to see who was there? So you go, oh man, this is going to be awesome. We're going to play in front of people you grew up listening to.
Faith No More.
Faith No More. Nice.
Oh yeah. I mean, there was Faith No More. Soundgarden's going to be on the same day we're playing. Which, I mean, that was a huge
Incubus
band we grew up listening to. Incubus.
Incubus.
Okay.
Who else we got? Slipknot was on the other day, I think. Lamb of God, I've been wanting to see them. God, who else? There's just so many names on it, Bill. I think we've been wanting to get to Australia for a long time because a lot of our favorite bands are from there, like Carnival, Dead Letter Circus. They're not very well known over here, but they have this really cool, kind of thing happening over there that, at least from our point of view, is kind of the future of rock and roll. Whereas I think in the States, a lot of rock is kind of been regurgitated to a point where it's starting to get a little boring feeling in our genre, and something fresh is happening in Australia. So it's cool to get over there.
All right, so if anybody will be in Australia here in the next few months, you can see nothing more there. You're headed on your vacation. All right, you guys want to do one more song for us here?
Oh, yeah.
Well, while you say you guys are going to be at the end tonight with Sleepwave and Voodoo Prophet.
Yeah. This is our first time to play there. I heard it's a really cool club, but it's kind of small. Are we going to fit on the stage?
We like to call it intimate.
Intimate,
it's very intimate.
That's a nice way to spin it.
Yes. Are you guys familiar with us? Are you guys familiar with the 80s metal band MOD? Remember SOD?
I am.
You are. Yeah, they played there one night, and it was a big brawl. It was really crazy. But
oh, really?
Yeah. Billy
Is it
Milano.
on YouTube?
Sorry?
Is it on YouTube?
No, this was a while back. Nobody had their video cameras out.
MOD, didn't they have 2-second songs on their album?
Yeah, they would have all the Ballad of Jimi Hendrix. It would be 3 seconds long. Yeah. That's awesome. Every time I think about the end, I think about that night. So that's
nice. Well, maybe we can revive the brawl tonight. We'll
see.
All caused by trying to get to the urinal.
Cool. Oh, we're going to play one a little different because I don't know if any of you are coming out to the show tonight, but we're doing, a full headlining set, most of the songs on our new record. But we're not going to play this one tonight, so we figured we'd do something a little different for you guys. This is a cover of one of our favorite bands and artists, 9 Inch Nails. It's called We're in This Together. Maybe got some water.
Anybody have any water? Yeah,
I didn't bring enough up here.
It's not room temperature, but.
That's what it sounds like when your voice goes down.
Hey, it sounded great from back here. That's a great job. Have you guys met Mr. Resner yet?
No.
Well, this is the
bucket list
2014 is
item.
the year of first, so it could happen for you guys. That's a great cover. Really like that.
Thanks.
Nothing More here in the Advanced Financial Acoustic Den, going to be at the end tonight with Sleepwave. Tell us about them.
Well, we're all really big Under Oath fans, and Spencer fronted for them. And this is his new project. We're really excited. Actually, they kind of have a Nine Inch Nails flair, too.
Okay.
So a little electronic, but still rock and roll as well. It's always cool seeing him back in the spotlight, if you will.
All right, and that's coming up tonight. I believe doors open at 7 o'clock. Anybody here have any questions for Nothing More before we let them go? Anyone? Going once? Going twice?
Don't be shy.
No. All right, just download their album from iTunes for $7.99 with the #1 single, This Is the Time, on it.
Get it
Congratulations. Congratulations on all your success, guys, and have a great show tonight, and we hope to see you soon. Nothing More, everybody. Give it up for them.